Guys, give me just a second. I'm still trying to get things set up. Um, I, for the most part, I have everything set up. I'm just trying to make sure the chat and things like that work still. And I'm kind of having issues with my camera, my VTuber, so give me just a second, okay? Also, yes, I am playing Oh Baby music in the background. I am doing art, I'm just playing the music in the background because these streams tend to be very boring without background noise. You guys know you guys know this if you've seen my earlier one. So, yeah, just give me a second and enjoy the death loop of the lobby music for Obey Me. I'll be back, give me just a second though. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. So I did that. So automatically I should um okay, let's see. So also, as a heads up, if my voice kind of sounds a bit off, kind of is. I don't know how the weather is where you guys live, but it is very cold here. Like very, very cold. It snowed a couple of days ago and it is just not warmed up. Should be able to put this on. Yeah, and I can see that the little chat doodads are actually working. Okay. I'm just gonna take a few to kind of sit here and chill before I start actually drawing. So yeah. Oh, you know what I did forget to do? I forgot to let the people on Discord know. Oops. I probably should have done that first. I just wanted to draw. So let me send that to them really quick. Oh wait, oops. Okay, I'm moving you guys over here. So the sound is gonna be a little bit off because I have a drawing tablet on my desk right now and I am trying to keep it flat because it has to stay flat, so oops, I gotta hit enter again, I forget. No, no, no! Why'd you send? No! I forgot I have to hit shift and enter. Oh my gosh. The people on Discord are gonna be so mad that I'm blowing them up. If any of you guys are in here now that are over on the Discord thing, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not mean to send that twice. Ugh. I'm mad at myself for that. Stream. And now I can hit enter. Now I gotta go on a wild goose chase for the link for this. Let me see. How do I get to this? I always forget. No, that's a chat set. One of these days, I will figure this out. But clearly that day is not today. Clearly it is not today. Okay, I think I got it. Right here. There we go. Alright, I think I'm good. I no, it's never one of my streams if I don't have technical errors. That happens once a stream. If not, that's on like the low end. I'm sure no one would be or is gonna be mad, but I always get mad with myself because I'm like, no, I know this. I do this on like 4 or 5 different platforms. I should know that I'm supposed to hit shift and enter together. I do. That's what I'm forgetting to do. I do gotta swap this over now. And then I gotta pull up the green screen. Yeah, I probably am, but I already have projects loaded up. I'm just gonna go over them or like do the line art for them. Just because for some reason I have been having a very hard time just starting new drawings on here. So that's all I'm doing today. I gotta do that. And then if I can get this, then I should be able to, keyword should, be able to just go ahead and do this, because I think this is the same for like 3 or 4 different things. I did not check. Am I going to be happy with this size? I'm gonna make those lower too. If I have that on. Yeah, I'll be fine with that. Okay. I will start with this eye. Wait, no, I needed this. I swear, I need to make keyboard shortcuts. It'd make my life so much easier, but I'm not that smart. Do I like that? Maybe. I might make the lines a little bit thicker. At least for this part, anyways. Oh crud. No. One of these days I will get this right. I just don't think it's today. I don't. I'm just making jokes about it. Oh crud, I did not mean to hit my mic. Oh wait, I forget too. I could just do this. Yeah, and then I could just add little like feature things. And then clean it up. I was in there yesterday, I had said something, but I ended up having to leave. The whole schedule, I've been able to watch, or I used to watch his things, at work after like my breaks and stuff, because surprisingly, he'd start while I was going on break, and then I just have his thing run the entire day while I was there. They decided to shift around what I was doing at work, so now when I come back from break, I physically have to keep doing stuff. So I don't get a whole lot of time to even watch a stream or keep it playing in the background. They don't like me listening to music anymore either, so I don't get to watch like anything or listen to anything. It's corporate. I've been trying though on like Fridays or Thursdays when I get off. I keep trying to drop in, but the holidays do not work. They are not my best friend. Yeah, it kind of makes me mad because I do like watching his streams. That honestly is where I'm at with it, because they've done so much in the last few days. At this point, I'm just like, you know what? I really could care less about this. Like, they, for the last few months, have kind of threatened everyone. And I'm like, you know what? Why not just say screw it? Because they're not the only job out there. That honestly is where I'm at with it. I will definitely try and stop by his stream today though. Or wait. Does he stream on Fridays? I know there's certain days throughout the week he doesn't. If he does stream today, I will definitely try and stop by. Okay, then yeah, I will definitely try and stop by. Because obviously I'm not at work right now. But I will try to absolutely, please, because I feel bad I haven't been able to stop in for a while. How many copies of this thing am I gonna have to make? I always forget. Okay, yeah. So I gotta do this because I want to keep the original sketches, but I also gotta get rid of the one beneath so I can figure out what I'm still trying to draw and stuff. Okay. There we go. That kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Now I can follow the lines a lot better. Wait, no. Oh, crud. The one thing I love about how I draw is the fact that apparently it confuses a lot of people. It makes so much sense to me, but it confuses so many people that also do art. I had someone stop in a while ago that I did some art collabs with, or at least like the stuff they drew like all the time when I was over on Instagram. And they stopped in my stream a while ago while I was doing art, and they're like, how do you know how to decipher that? So it is very it's very hectic apparently. Yeah, I actually follow them too. What on my desk is making that noise? Maybe it's that thing. I don't know. My desk is a very big mess right now. Oh, that's too far. I do see something else I gotta erase. So there's that. Yeah, you could tell him that. Yeah, absolutely. That is how I am with art. And the weirdest thing I actually had to deal with when I was going through college is I think at one point I had to submit something for an assignment, and one of my teachers was like, "What did you do here?" I'm like, "Just, you'll see." And then, because how I had to go through a lot of the classes for college, because yes, I had to go to college for 2D animation. I just don't do animation stuff a lot, but I did have to go to college for it. Or I say I had to, I wanted to. Um, but how they set the classes up is you had to draw something one week as like a rough drafting, and then the next week you had to submit the whole like final completed project. And the one week I think we had to make a commercial with the old Hanna-Barbera characters, and I did one for Mr. Clean. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll do this. I had all these sketchbook things and they were all over the map, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just submit this because it made sense to me. I submitted it and the teacher's like, what is it? I still passed the assignment that week, but they're like, what is going on here? So I explained it to them. They're like, yeah, oh, okay, yeah. And then the next week I did it and it turned out perfectly fine, and they're like, how did you do that? So everyone has a different way of doing stuff. It doesn't necessarily follow what the like normality is. They said hi. That's cool. You know what? I ought to get their thing pulled up on my phone. I will probably just have it running in the background because I don't actually have my headphones hooked up to my computer right now. They're hooked up to my phone though. Or maybe they are connected. Wait, what? Oops. Okay. Let me put this on. Just because my settings usually pop up. Alright, there we go. Now I have it playing in the background on my phone. I do gotta do the chin shape really quick. I gotta go under that because that's all the hair. Also, I'm just now realizing I did not explain what exactly I'm doing. So I doodled this the other day, and I actually edited the thing. I have it up on my, well, I had it up on my story thing on, like, Instagram. It's gone now, but I made this little mini thing. It's for Hitalia, because I am a giant anime nerd. And I think I have made that blatantly known like numerous times. But I did this as like a fun little doodle thing because I'm going through and clearing my cosplay stuff from Instagram because I'm gonna try and restart a new thing. I'm gonna get rid of that account and start a new one for like my actual streaming stuff. So I edited this the other day. I went through and I found this audio I was originally going to use for a cosplay thing. And I decided, you know what? This would be a funny idea to draw this to instead. So here we are. All these little doodles are like different things I had for it. Yeah, I cosplay. For right now, I just kind of have it grouped in with everything. Because I don't have it as its separate little section. Also, I did not see that there was someone else in here. Hi, I did not... For a second, I thought it was just like a little spacing thing. I can't see the blue name very well against like the black and stuff on my screen. But hi! I should be wearing my glasses, but I don't like wearing them. Actually, the ear is supposed to be down a little lower. I can see for the most part. My glasses are weird because I have them and for the most part I can see without them. I'm supposed to wear them like when I'm on like the computer and things like that, which is like all the time. But I can't wear them while I'm at work and things because it's a manually like labor demanding job. I run the risk of having them broken, which would make things like 10 times worse if they got broken. So, for the most part, I can see without them. I just should not be going without them. If that makes any sort of sense. Like, I can read things without them up close, but the farther away they get, the harder it is for me to see them. Hence the reason I am probably not sitting. It's corporate America, so it sucks anyways, but it sucks even worse because you get penalized for like the worst things. What I would, and to know is to know, the whole place is filled with dudes. I think there's maybe like a small handful of other chicks that work there besides me. Beyond that, it's all like older dudes, and it wouldn't be bad if they weren't creeps, but they're it's just, I'm trying to like mince my words because I think some of the people there actually watch my thing. They're not anyone that care about the place, but like trust me, once I leave, I have like 3 bosses, so once I leave, all 3 of them are getting it. Like, I'm going to personally drop kick them. That's a lot of the reason I'm trying to do this stuff. Not because I want this to be like a forever thing, but because if I could find or something I can do to if I can talk. But if I can find something to help me get out of there and then get big enough, I can also be able to get my dad and my brother to leave. Absolutely, I would. Like 1,010%. They just had some huge thing the other day where they wrote up like a huge chunk of the people there. Like a huge chunk of the people. And then turned around and said that we were lucky. I say we. I had no part of it because I don't actually work on this stuff. I'm supposed to just bring the parts to them as they need them, but it sometimes where I work or the part of the building I work in still gets involved. So they more or less said that they were all lucky they didn't get fired. And keep in mind, that was like 20 something people, and that was about half the building. They are not the smartest when it comes to running a business. This has actually turned out decent. I was expecting I'd have to redo that like 20 times. This is actually nice. Okay, hold on. I know exactly what's making that noise now on my desk, and I'm going to have to move it while I'm working because that was it. I gotta find a better place to put that anyways. That does not go with the rest of my little Corazon shelf. That is up on the top shelf. What's happening with the creeps at work? Or what was happening with my desk? Oh no. Please no phone. Okay. So, I can actually go ahead and show my desktop because I've done it before. It's not that big of a problem. I gotta grab my little camera right here. So to kind of like, oh yeah, I'm looking at OBS and I thought the mouse was gonna come down off the screen. I forgot it was on this one. So, I have this little thing, or whatever. I had this little, like, wooden plaque thing on my top shelf, like, right there somewhere. And every time I was drawing or something, it'd make that whole thing just shake. The thing with the people, though, at work is I don't know, they're just weirdos. It's older dudes, but half of them are older dudes that try to hit on the younger women there. It does not help that I think I am the youngest, if not the second youngest woman there, or the second youngest employee. So it doesn't help that half the time the people there try and hit on me. Yeah, they're some weirdos. I have honestly lied and I've told people, yeah, I'm already with someone. I've lied and said I'm married and I don't wear my ring to work because I'm afraid it's gonna get broken. Complete and utter baloney. I'm not even dating people. I gotta pull up a reference for this side really quick. Okay, yes, so I did do that right. But though, it's weird because the one dude there, before I worked there, my sister was working with my dad and my brother and actually worked in like the same part of the building as them. So it wasn't bad, and the same people tried hitting on her. But the bad part is the one dude that hit on her literally turned around as soon as I started working there and tried hitting on me. And he's like he's 40 something, I think, 50 something. I don't even know how old half the people are there. Yeah, I've honestly thought about saying that before. The only problem is I know if I say that, it would probably end up with a negative outcome for the rest of the time. Hopefully not, though. I am going to try that, though. I have honestly thought about trying that just to get people to stop bothering me. Thankfully, for the most part, though, I don't really talk to anyone there. It's just whenever I leave the part of the building I work in to either go home or to go sit with my dad and brother on our breaks. Yeah, honestly. Let me see, actually. I'll minimize that one and keep this tab tiny, because I don't really need OBS pulled up other than the chat. So I can have my little reference images here too. Oh, it does the same thing for the hair on that side. Oh, okay. That would have been useful. That works out, but that's gonna have a very odd shape when it comes back up and around. That's a little better at least. So now those can go together. Now I can start on the back part of the hair. Honestly, it does. But at the end of the day, I gotta stay there until I can finally get something for art or like the streaming stuff to go. One of these days. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to. 1,010%. It actually makes it a lot more funny because I know for a fact if I end up leaving, if I ever find something else I can do and I end up leaving, my brother and my dad already said 1,010% they're leaving too. Because at this point, until I can get my stuff for college paid off and things like that, I am just staying there. So they're leaving. And my brother got one of his friends hired on there. They're leaving. And like 2 or 3 of the people in the place across from me, um, 2 of them are leaving as well. So like half the building already said if I end up leaving, or if they were to happen to end up firing me, half of them are leaving. And if half those people leave, they're the half of the workers that are actually decent and will do their jobs. So they probably won't suffer like really, really bad. I honestly did not. I haven't watched Hamilton yet, though. I've been trying to. I've been trying to watch a lot of the musicals. I. It's hard for me to watch them because, uh, half the. Or half the things I like watching, my brother doesn't like watching. And usually we will watch the same things. Not like, oh, if my brother doesn't watch it, then I don't, or things like that. Like, we just like watching the same anime or same shows and things like that. But I've been trying to watch different musicals and stuff. He doesn't like them. So I've been trying to watch it. I just haven't got the time to. I know a lot of people, though, have said it's really good. One of the guys I actually work with that talks to me and isn't a total creep said he watched it and was pretty good. Would it be worth it to? Okay, let's see. Oh no, I'm starting to confuse myself. Oh, I didn't know there was a line for the hair. That would have been useful to know. Well, now I have a better reference to follow for the other side. Let's go like right there. Maybe not that far of a turn. Okay, right there. Uh, I have one. I wouldn't say he's a longtime viewer. He actually started watching me back in September, but he keeps showing up. I think I don't know if he's in here right now or not, or if he's gonna show up. If he does, it'll probably be later in the day. But usually he shows up, and he usually is the one that ends up clipping me, and is the one that makes like the unhinged clips, which would not be bad, but it puts a bad name. It's made a bad name for me. The He's also the one, if anyone ever comes in and they decide to call me a massage gun, or they decide to say that I need to do a hot tub stream with my VTuber model, that would have been him that started that. He has more or less made a lot of memes for my stuff, so there are now jokes. I actually have made him a mod for my thing. Oh, wrong layer. Is it this one? No? It'd have to be this one then. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's the chin. I have... Actually, I do have one other viewer too. But he's the one I usually will play games with. It's Bubbles. But, I felt bad because I asked him if he wanted to play games and to do his stream the other day, and I didn't realize he'd been sick. I got a few more minutes on the music in the background before I gotta restart it. They tried to scam him. That's terrible. Why would you want to do that for people? Why would you screw with them like that? Oh, crud. I honestly would not deny the fact that they probably were trying to scam him. That there are a lot of weird people on here. I had someone the other day come on here and I had like 2 or 3 people on here. They did not realize 2 of the 3 people that were in here actually were family. So they're like, you guys should leave them and go watch the other Ducky streamer. And I was like, wait, what? It did not set in as sarcasm or negativity at first, and I was like, wait, what? There's someone else with the same username as me? And then it kind of hit me, I'm like, wait. But that, I honestly have no idea. I don't remember because I think that was when I was streaming and Bubbles was in here. He is one of the 2 mods I have. And I don't think that dude lasted like 2 seconds. He was like instantly banned. And it took me a second to... I was like, wait, why did you... Oh. That's when it kind of hit. He was being sarcastic. So I would not deny that that person was trying to scam him. There are a lot of people on here that try and mess with others. Oh, I got the eraser tool on. Yeah. That is exactly how Bubbles and the other one is that I have as the mods. They are ruthless with them. That, unfortunately, though, is how you have to be with people. Because a lot of them are not very nice. Which sucks, because you would think that, to a certain extent, when you go on and do streaming stuff, you'd get nice people. But everyone's agenda is very different when they go on the internet. Nah, I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna try and do something different. I'll do that, and then this one, because I gotta have the full thumb. Mm. Oh, I did like that. I'll keep that, but I don't like the breast of that, so I am going to... How do I do this? Yes. That looks closer to right for what I'm trying to do. Oh, oops. Yes, I have very, very good mods. And I'm very glad I have the mods that I do. Because, especially with both of them, I have a very hard time picking up on sarcasm. I think because I just like being more of a positive person or trying to be more of a positive person, I usually don't pick up on sarcasm like at all. And I found that I have done that for like ever. I don't like how that looks. Oh, crud. I forgot to check. The music did stop, so I gotta restart that there. I know that that's not how the hands technically look for a lot of people. I'm trying to just get a generalized idea for now, because I gotta go back and fix it anyways. It's a lot harder though, too. Especially, wait, I wrote hair instead of hand. There we go. It's a lot harder too to draw the hand because he has gloves on. And I have never really drawn characters with gloves, so it is very hard to try and figure out how to draw gloved hands. Especially too because his gloves are kind of like bulky. Yeah, sarcasm is very hard to pick up on, and I don't know why that is. Okay, ooh, I gotta get that. Let's see. Can you get my references back? Thank you. Um. Wait, what? His coat doesn't get very many wrinkles in it. How am I just now figuring this out? Okay, I think that is the closest thing I'm going to get to the folds in his jacket. So this layer is kind of just gonna be... I should put these in a separate folder, but oh well. Let's see, which way do I like better? I want that. That looks more right to me. And that's about even with the other arm too. Okay, so I'll keep that. And then I gotta kind of... Let's see. Oh, so it just follows pretty much. That is all it does. That's pretty much it. I figured it would have been harder. Oh well. At least that made it easy. Sleeves are gonna be a little bit harder. But I will get it. All the sleeves don't... I don't know, the sleeves don't get very many wrinkles in them. Either. He's got like a very, very stiff coat. Like more of a uniform instead of a coat. Which is weird. There's no way. I'm going down through here and somebody made an MMD model for him. That would be fun to do because I actually know how to use that program, but for right now I'm doing 2D art. I am not going to go in and animate in MMD. Not right now anyways. So his... No, I gotta follow that line. Okay, so then it's that. Oh wait, oops. That's gotta be further down because that's not an arm. I don't like how that looks. Let's fix that. I'll keep that. And keep that. Although I should probably follow the reference I set up for myself instead of just trying to wing it and make things worse. I will get there one of these days. I just don't think it's Uh, I think that's about right. I hope. I know I'm gonna go and draw this up and it's gonna look perfectly fine now, but then it's gonna look off here in a little. Usually it does. Oh, that's a part of the body. Okay, I see. That's not the scarf. I might fix that arm here in a little. I may make it puffier. I don't know. So that's... Oh yeah, I still gotta do the other side. Oops. Wait. Maybe the arm needs to come in a little bit more. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, so... Oh my gosh. This might actually make it really, really easy for me. Rotate. No, his elbow would be up like here. Arms don't bend that way. No. Okay, so I think that's probably it. I just gotta fix the hand then. Rotate that. Okay, that's a little better. I can live with that. That is right hand, yeah? Okay, yeah. Why did my brain... I must have been staring at this too long because my brain thought... my brain thought that that was the wrong way for the thumb to be facing. It's the right way. I'm just overthinking the art process of it. Wait. Oops. Wrong layer. Okay, so then it's this. So then... this actually would not be needed. Maybe that a little bit, but... yeah, none of that is actually needed. Because then the glove should go down far enough. Alright, I am going to stop for a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just now realizing I was trying to say stuff. And I muted the mic a little bit too quick. I'm going to be back really, really quick. I gotta go check on something. Give me like 2 seconds because I gotta go check. There's supposed to be a bunch of stuff for mail coming and things like that. A bunch of stuff for mail. There's supposed to be like a bunch of stuff being delivered today. So I gotta go check on that and then go check on my dog really quick. So give me like 2 seconds. No, I'm still coming back. I'm just really quick going to check on something for a few minutes. I'm not gonna be done streaming for like another hour or something. I'm just checking on this really quick. Wait. Wait, what happened? I stepped away for like 2 seconds. What? There's a lot of you now. What? Please, computer work. Oh, it's a raid? I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, I know, I have terrible timing, but I had to go check on that stuff. Well, hi to all of you that are in here now. I didn't know that there was gonna be a lot more people joining. I can't get rid of that. I've just been sitting here pretty much doodling the whole time. Obviously not a minute ago because I had to go check on stuff, but that's all I've been doing this whole stream. Oh my my bad. I did follow you. I have had like very terrible timing with following people and watching streams and stuff, because right as I started following you, I had this stuff go on with work too, so I haven't been able to watch you or Fennec do his streams. So I don't know. I just have like all around terrible timing. But anyways, hello. I promise I am not like this all the time. I am a lot more. Actually, you know what? I can't even say that. This is like how half my streams go. At least my mod is not in here right now. I don't need him. I don't need him making a name for myself. Wait, I need to check really quick on my thing. I don't think he's on. No, he's not. Okay. I always have to check because I honestly can't relate to that. I was saying earlier, the guy that I have as like a mod in here has made like terrible clips of me and has not made a name for me, so I'm just gonna leave this as my first initial impression to people. Just someone who does art, who has like nothing going on, nothing else that needs to be said. It's just this. Hopefully. If I can get this line to go, why must my art fight me on days? Which way was this gonna go? I promise. There's nothing else going on. I hope that's how it should look. I wanted to fix this. I don't know. I want the scarf to be a little bit more like oomph. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, it is. Yeah. But you guys are fine to leave. I usually have these all recorded if you ever stop in again, or if you ever want to. I didn't mean to. Dude, I know. I really like Italia. It's honestly like one of my top 2 anime, and every time I talk to people about it, I can't find anyone that's like, oh yeah, I like it too. So the first person that has entered my stream and actually recognized it, thank you for that much at least. But you guys are more than welcome to leave. You do not have to stick around if you have other people to watch or mod or things like that. Absolutely. I do appreciate you guys stopping in at least for the few minutes you're here. We should. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I can't find anyone else that likes it, so yeah, absolutely. Wait, oh yeah, this is scarf. Oops. Let's see. I don't know. Out of like the main ones, probably like Russia, but like my all-time favorite, as weird as it is Greece. I don't know why, I just like his laid-back vibes. Oh, that's not my referencing, no. I know. The more I've been rewatching it, I've had different favorites. Absolutely, if you guys gotta go to his, go ahead. I honestly am going to pull his up if he's starting. So I have it in the background on my phone. I can actually watch his stream today. I'm actually happy about that. I don't have to just sit here or sit at work and not be able to watch him. I am still going to be here. I probably will just be quiet for now. Let's see. I see a little... Wait. That is something on my screen. It's alright. I honestly was more surprised at the fact that I left for like 2 seconds and I came back and it looked like my chat blew up. So at least I appreciate that much. Thank you for that. I did not expect that. I know, I didn't realize it. I thought it was just like my one mod guy does that. He's like, wait, no, don't leave. I thought it was like that. I didn't realize that there were gonna actually be people coming in. So that's my bad. Uh, you can if you want. I honestly have a stream open on my phone right now. Alright, hold on. Alright. Alright. Wait, no. No phone. No. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta focus on this, but... Yes. Wait, I haven't been in here for the last few. What? Wait, but what? Oh my god, I dropped my thing. What? I didn't think people would actually say stuff about me. Okay. I did not actually think people would say stuff. I thought I could have flew under the radar. Okay. Oh crud, no. Yeah, I did not expect that. have like no idea what even to say. I did not expect that. I'm trying to focus on this and wait, oh crud. Let's see. Okay, I still. Yeah, I'm trying to find references and stuff and focus on this. I'm all over the map. I cannot find a good reference. Oh, never mind. Found one. So scarf does go all the way up and around. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, I heard this right. He's ranking monster girls? Oh my god. I was like, oh, I'll try to comment something normal at I heard that. I don't like how that looks. Wait, no, no, I need the black still. Wait, say thank. Oh, tell him thank you for stopping in before. Or just say thank you. I need to turn my phone's brightness up. I cannot see. I don't. I don't know. I feel. don't know. I'm still trying to come up with something to say. I can do that. It's that. Okay, at least have. There. Alright, alright. I got this to where I want it to be for right now. I could do this. Alright. Alright. There. How far is the music? Do I got it? No, I got like 20 minutes still. Alright. I am still. Like, I cannot believe that there are people that. I'm still hung up on that, yes. I have not had like anything happen with my account for a while, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. Now it. So that. Wait, no, you don't have to do that. No. Just let him have his. Like, no, seriously, I see the things. I see the messages. My brain is not keeping up. I cannot keep up with what is happening. I'm short circuiting. Hold on. I cannot keep up with what is happening. What? Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on. My brain is going to end up breaking by the end of the day. I did not think that I actually had people from the other things that... What? I gotta... No. Alright, so that got rid of that. There's a lot of stuff that has happened. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try. Alright, I gotta focus on drawing again. Wait, oh, wrong one. It's this one, so... I'm not. Hey, I'm trying to comment in there and I'm also trying to do this. I did not expect a lot of people to actually still like the anime. It is... With this one especially, there are like so many people that were in it like years ago and then they're just gone. It kind of makes me sad because I miss talking about it. This... I think I've said it before, this is like my #1 anime next to One Piece and Obey Me for me. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I need to keep that in mind all the times. Every person I've talked to though around me, where I'm like, well, you watched that, like the one friend I have has like very, very similar interests to me, And I asked him the one time, I'm like, well, you've ironically watched all the same things I have so far. Have you happened to see this? And he's like, oh yeah, you mean that one that everyone trashed on for the longest time or something like that. I forgot what he said. I forgot how he worded it, but yeah, it yeah, I'm gonna wait for a second because I want to let them do the tier list thing for a little bit, but there's been a lot of stuff that happened. I still am trying to catch up with. I am very, very glad. I did not expect that. I am still like nothing usually happens on my stuff. Usually it's I get like a follower maybe every now and then and like the same 3 people in here. So yeah, I'm glad. And especially too I had you know what? Yeah. I'm glad I had someone else join. I don't call you I'm not calling you Joplin. I well, usually when like 10,000 things happen, I just have a hard time keeping up with it. Is the only thing. I went from Haku's stream to I was trying to focus on mine, trying to reply to everyone, and then I went into Phoenix. I'm still in his, and I'm all over the map. I'm trying to do 10,000 things. My brain does not want to keep up. Wait, oh crud, no. Yeah, I know. I with that though, I like there was like 10,000 things that went off on my Twitch because of it too, so I'm trying to keep on top of that. My little chat bar thing did not pop up with it. It's just the chats from YouTube and Twitch right now. Cause that's a fun thing I have too. I do gotta go see really quick because for some reason my YouTube stuff does not let me know when I get messages. Still streaming, it's just not picking up on there. I'll have to check everything when I'm done, but yeah, I'm honestly surprised like anyone actually did find me, so you don't have to do like the raids and stuff and shout out my thing or whatever, but I do appreciate that. I don't want it to be like a thing that's what you have to do. You don't have to. I gotta try and finish this. This kind of goes like that. What? Well, I do appreciate it. Oh, I got the ad thing. Or I don't like the ads I get on his stuff. I really do not like the targeted ads I get half the time. They did not need to send that to me of all people. I know the ads are probably all different for everyone, but I do not like that ad I just got. So, there's that. And I can do that, extend it downwards more. There we go. And then do that. Is there anything I missed on this? No. Yes, there's a lot of stuff I missed on this. And then I turn this up, put this down there, and now I can delete that. And this whole thing went from this little sketch thing to this. Okay. Alright, let me check the music. Oh, crud. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on. I think my dog is being picked up on the mic. Let me go see what he's barking at. Okay, he did tell me that there was packages here. That's what he was barking at. Okay, so I'm going to save this. I did not realize I already hit the 2 hour mark on my things. So I am probably going to end my stream here. Just because please don't disconnect my whole computer drawing tablet. You blacked out the screen. Okay, it's back. Yay! It did not break my computer for once. Okay. I'm going to take my headphone out really quick. Usually I don't try and stream for like more than 2 or 3 hours just because I don't know why my computer has like a very, very hard time keeping up with the things. And especially with like YouTube. I don't know what the deal has been with YouTube. It duplicates my stuff. I do have to go check too all the things that went off in Twitch because I don't know if my little notification sound worked or not. I have a little like duck quacking for every time someone follows me or things like that. I got like one person to follow me. I looked up in just enough time, but I didn't hear it go off, so I gotta go check that. And a couple of other things in Twitch that they blew my phone up with. So I gotta go check to make sure all that's working. I'm still staying in his stream. Yes. I have not got to watch his stream in a while, so I'm gonna try and stay in his for a little bit. I do have to go check though. I had a goal thing and it does not show up on my Twitch anymore. Yes, I know, Caster Labs. Please don't. I had a little like goal thing for I think it was 35. The next time when I got to 35 people, I'd start streaming 4 days a week. So I gotta go check on that to see what the deal with that goal thing was, because that popped up on my phone or something. It was either that or my computer. My headphones are hooked up to both now. So I have to go see what that was, because it was from Twitch directly. But I don't know if the next time I stream will be tomorrow or Sunday. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I honestly was not expecting as many people to show up as there was today. I know for a fact I am kind of glad that my normal like mod guy was not in here because he probably would have given myself a lot worse of a reputation to a whole audience of people. So at least I gotta make a little bit better of an impression for myself before he got here. I will definitely try to not be harder on myself. I have a very hard time with that anyways, because it just things I've done forever. So I will try. I will definitely try. I will I will end the stream here though, and just so I don't keep blabbing on, I do appreciate you, like everyone else that stopped by. Like I really, really do. It sounds cliche. I do say this at the end of all my streams because I really do appreciate it. I will be ending it here though. If you guys don't hear from me though, I just want to let you know Bigfoot somehow managed to commit mass fraud with his feet pick business, and now me and him are currently trying to go back to robbing banks to try and get us out of debt. Okay,